So over the last year, I've been doing a lot of digital art, and when I first started doing digital art, I was a bit skeptical about it and was wondering if I'd be able to get the same textures and the same effect through digital painting. And to my surprise, it's been amazing, and technology has come such a long way, and the use of an Apple Pencil now has really enabled artists to be able to create a lot of really cool effects. So I've been doing a lot of work over the last year, building up images. I've been going around photographing graffiti, ripped posters, and then combining those into Procreate, and then building up layers and layers, and then drawing over the top with different brushes and pens to create some really awesome looking artworks. The idea is eventually that I will turn some of these into full-blown paintings, but this has really changed the way how I work. So before I was very intuitive and just went with the flow, which I do to some degree, but now I can actually map out a painting and I can break it down into layers, and I can hide layers, show layers. So if I want to start a painting, I can just go through and basically strip this digital painting back to the very first marks that I created, and then replicate those and build them up until I get the painting. So that's really exciting to do. So I'm currently working on this little assemblage box that I've started to put together, and what I've done is I've foiled this box and put little mirrors just on the inside there, like so, around there, and just sort of a pattern in the background, which I quite like. Eventually this little piece that I've started to make is going to sit inside the box like so, about there. This is the exterior of the box, which I've started to decorate. I put lots of glass little mirrors, tiles all over it, and then I've just put bitumen over the top. I'm going to let that dry for a couple more days, and then I'm going to come back with some mineral terps and just rub it off so it gives sort of a distressed, dirty effect that looks a bit aged and a bit weathered, which I think will look nice. And I'm going to eventually do it to the box as well, and eventually that will sit on top like so, and this ornate frame will be glued on top like so, and hopefully it'll all sit nicely together and look really cool. And then I'll decide if I'm going to put any little extra bits at the top, and maybe some little extra decorations or something ornate at the bottom. But this assemblage has really come together, and I don't know, I just like it. And I originally created this little centerpiece out of a broken fireplace, which I found just this ornate little part of the grill, and this is when I was living in Norway, and for some reason I had this inclination to tie some wire around it, and I added a couple of other little pieces that I've found, and then I glued it all together, and then I patinaed it so it got that nice aged look to it. Then I added some little jewellery, little triangles, which I thought looked nice, and these little handmade roses out of tea candles, which I've done in previous videos, and just added a little eye and some little flowers. And I glued it onto a base to make it sort of stand up a bit higher, so it kind of lifts off the ground. So eventually I will glue that inside like so, and I may even put some little lights behind it, just some really faint lights around the back, so it gives like this really nice sweet little, maybe even a bluey green glow to it. I think that'll look really good. So that's where I am. That's where I'm with that piece. So pretty happy with that. But yeah, I think it's coming together nicely.
And like she's not